Hello and welcome to my channel. If you like DIYs, farmhouse decor, upcycling, and more, you've come to the right place. Thank you so much for stopping by. Last month, I cut a bottle like this in half and made these awesome little flower pots. I'll put a link below as well as a link on the end of my video in case you missed it. And since I don't like to waste anything, today I'm going to be using the top half of those bottles to make pumpkins like this. And I heard that copper and blue are the fashionable colors this fall, so that's the color scheme I'm going to use. Now, let's get started. So, here is the top of the palm juice bottle, and I'm going to be using some twine that I've already cut into pieces that are long enough to go from up here on the neck of the bottle down the side and wrap around underneath. And don't have to worry about up here. You don't have to get it in the exact spot because that's going to be covered up later. And all of this is going to be covered up also. So I'm going to be using my glue gun. And I'm just going to go down the side. And I just need a skinny little line of this hot glue. And I love that hot glue gun. I'll show it to you here in a second. But it really does nicely for these skinny little lines. As you can see, you could barely see that line, but if I don't hurry up, nothing's going to stick to it. Okay, so there we go. And getting close there. So you can see that there's not a bunch of hot glue sticking out. That glue gun, which I'll show you right here, I did a review on this not long ago. It's a Monvict glue gun, and I really like it. But let me add a little bit more glue right here, and a little on the underside. And I'm going to finish wrapping that and sticking it right under like so, and burn my fingers. Okay, so that's what it looks like so far. Now I am going to do that all the way around the bottle, and I'm going to speed this up. Well, as you saw, I got smart and went and put this on my finger because I was burning myself. But this is what it looks like right now. And now I'm going to go outside and give it a coat of paint with this right here. So this is a flat black, and that way I'm getting everything covered really good. And then after I spray it with this, I'm going to spray it with this Krylon Fusion in copper. And so I'm going to head outside and do all of that spraying, and I'll be right back. Okay, and now that that is all painted, I'm going to be taking this jute twine and wrapping it all the way around this top part to create the stem. And to do that, I'm going to be using my Beacon Fabri-Tac, and I'm going to speed things up for you. And now that the stem is done, it is time to decorate it. So I'm going to be making a messy bow and it's something that's fairly new to me and I've kind of got addicted to. And I'm using some torn up blue jeans, so this is still upcycling here. So now that I've got that done, you can leave it
just like that, or you can create dovetails on all of these, or you can do what I'm going to do, and I'm just cutting at an angle on all of these. But there are so many ways to do this, and this just happens to be the way that I am doing it on this one. And I'm going to repeat the same thing on the other side, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got that done, and I did add some extra twine here so that I can tie this around the back. And I may have to add a little glue just to get it to stand up the way I want it to. But for right now, I am just going to tie it, and then I can trim those ends. So, a pair of scissors here, and we'll just snip those. And that's what it looks like so far, but I'm going to be adding something else to that. I die cut these leaves from some foil cardstock that I got from Michael's, and I did that with this die that is really old. You're never going to find it, but it's by Provo Craft. And this is what they look like when they are die cut. But what I've done is created little folds in it, and I'm going to show you really quick how I did that. So let me just grab one of these. I just used my thumbnails, and I just went down the center like that of each of these leaves. And then after I do that, then I still use my thumbnail and just create a few other little creases, and it gives it dimension besides giving it the look, you know, of a real leaf. And so it turns out, you know, looking more like that. And I'm going to be attaching those right up here. And I don't know if I'm going to be using 1 leaf, 2 leaves, 3 leaves. Let me turn it so you can see it better there. I'm going to be adding them up there, and I'm not sure. I just may add all 3 of them. But because of the positioning of this, I'm going to do this off camera. Okay, so it's just as simple as gluing them on though. So I'll be right back. Okay, there it is finished, and now I'll show you a picture of it sitting up.
I made 3 of these, 2 of them the size that I made in this video, and 1 smaller one to create a nice little decor sitting with the gate that I made in a previous video. If you missed that video, I'll have a link to it on the end of this screen here as the video is ending, and also a link below in the description box. I really love the way these modern little pumpkins turned out, and I hope that you like them too. And I hope it gave you some ideas of ways to turn your trash into treasure. Thank you all so much for stopping by, and happy crafting, everyone. Bye-bye. If you like this video, I hope you give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, I hope you consider that too. And if you do, be sure to click the little bell next to the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos or giveaways. And I hope you stop by Crafters Castle on Facebook and also Crafters Castle Challenge blog to enter your creations.